The usually jovial atmosphere of The Tonight Show took a decidedly sharp turn last night as Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, renowned for their comedic prowess, unleashed a blistering takedown of Meghan Markle's recent lifestyle venture, with love, Meghan. What began as lighthearted banter quickly escalated into a full-fledged roast, leaving no stone unturned and igniting a firestorm of controversy that has reverberated across the globe, seemingly widening the already strained relationship between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family. The pointed jokes, laced with thinly veiled criticisms of Meghan's perceived ambition and commercialism, have not only sparked outrage amongst the Duchess's supporters but also reportedly left Prince Harry incandescent with rage, prompting whispers of legal action and further fracturing the fragile bridge between the couple and their former royal life. The segment, ostensibly meant to promote Fey and Poehler's upcoming projects, took an unexpected detour when host Jimmy Fallon playfully introduced the topic of celebrity lifestyle brands. It was then that Fey, with a wry smile, brought up with love, Meghan, the Duchess's newly launched platform focusing on wellness, philanthropy, and conscious living. Initially, the comments seemed innocuous enough, with Poehler quipping about the oversaturation of celebrity-endorsed products. However, the tone shifted dramatically as Fey began dissecting the brand's mission statement, highlighting what she perceived as its vague and self-congratulatory language. "It's all about finding your authentic self and empowering your inner goddess," Fey mocked, her voice dripping with sarcasm. Which, you know, is great if your inner goddess is also really into selling artisanal scented candles for $75 a pop. The jab, clearly aimed at the reportedly high price point of some of the products associated with Meghan's brand, drew a mixture of laughter and gasps from the studio audience. Poehler, never one to shy away from a punchline, then chimed in, impersonating Meghan's seemingly earnest tone. "We believe in the power of mindful manifestation and ethically sourced Himalayan pink salt," she intoned, rolling her eyes. "Because nothing says self-care like exploiting vulnerable Sherpas." The joke, a clear dig at the ethical implications of sourcing materials for luxury goods, landed with a thud, leaving some audience members visibly uncomfortable. The comedian's critiques weren't limited to the brand's products and messaging. They also took aim at Meghan's perceived attempts to portray herself as a relatable everywoman, despite her royal background. Fey, referencing Meghan's past acting career, quipped, "She's just like us. Except, you know, she married a prince and now sells organic dog biscuits for $40 a bag." This particular remark seemed to touch a nerve, with many viewers taking to social media to accuse Fey and Poehler of being mean-spirited and out of touch. However, others defended the comedians, arguing that their jokes, while perhaps harsh, were ultimately harmless satire aimed at the often hypocritical nature of celebrity culture. The most controversial part of the segment, however, came when Poehler, seemingly abandoning all pretense of lighthearted humor, directly addressed Meghan's relationship with the royal family. "Let's be real," she said, her voice turning serious. "She wanted the tiara, she got the tiara, and then she realized that wearing a tiara also means having to, actually do royal stuff." Fey then added fuel to the fire, suggesting that Meghan's departure from royal duties was motivated by a desire to escape scrutiny and monetize her fame. "It's much easier to sell $80 yoga mats when you're not constantly being photographed by the British tabloids," she remarked, a clear reference to the intense media attention that Meghan has faced since marrying Prince Harry. These comments, which directly challenged the narrative that Meghan and Harry had left the royal family due to intrusive media coverage and a desire for privacy, sparked a particularly heated debate online. Supporters of the couple accused Fey and Poehler of perpetuating false and harmful stereotypes about Meghan, while critics argued that their jokes simply reflected the reality of the situation. The fallout from the Tonight Show segment has been swift and significant. Royal commentators have weighed in, with some expressing concern that the comedian's remarks could further damage the already fragile relationship between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family. One prominent royal expert, speaking anonymously to a British tabloid, described Prince Harry as being absolutely furious about the roast, particularly the comments about his wife's motivations for leaving royal life. "He feels that they've crossed a line," the source claimed. He's incredibly protective of Meghan, and he sees these kinds of attacks as deeply personal. Adding fuel to the fire, rumors have emerged that Prince Harry is considering legal action against Faye and Poehler, alleging defamation and invasion of privacy. While it remains unclear whether any legal proceedings will actually materialize, the mere suggestion has set shockwaves through the entertainment world and further intensified the spotlight on the ongoing rift between the Sussexes and the royal family. The long-term consequences of this latest controversy remain to be seen. However, one thing is clear: the relationship between the Sussexes and the royal family, already strained by past events, has been dealt another potentially devastating blow. Whether this latest rift can be healed remains to be seen. For now, the war of words continues, playing out in the media and on social media, leaving the future of the royal family, and Meghan's place within it, more uncertain than ever.